What's going on YouTube? Marshall Caleb here. I just wanted to go over some of the hotfix patch notes that came out yesterday from Destiny. Just in case you haven't seen them or anything, or don't follow them on Twitter, I just wanted to go over them for you. Like one of my friends said, he just hates to read, so he likes to hear it from me instead. So here we go. So first of all, they did some work on tweaking the activity rewards. So whenever you would go into a public event, sometimes when you would gold tier that, you wouldn't get any Ascendant materials. So now they fixed that. Have you ever been doing a Nightfall and you only got 5 strange coins at the end of that Nightfall instead of an exotic weapon that you were really hoping for that Icebreaker or Gjallarhorn? Yeah, well that's not going to happen anymore. They're going to have at least 9 strange coins, which is going to be coinciding with the weekly. So at least it's 9 or more strange coins there, I guess. I think they should take that out of the loot table altogether, but they didn't. So you at least get 9 or more, no more 5 strange coins. Real quick on PvP, the Anomaly, Asylum, and Burning Shrine, 3 maps that were only played in Free-For-All, and Salvage and Skirmish are now going to be in the rotation for Control, Clash, and Iron Banner. So they're not new maps, but they're new maps to us in case you've never played Free-For-All or Salvage or Skirmish. So that's kind of cool. At least we get to play something a little bit different. They got to tweak the spawns a little bit because they get a little hectic because they're a little small. So I think they need to mess with. So Iron Banner came out this morning at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm like level, I think I'm almost 3, I'm like 2.5, something like that. I got to play for about 4.5 hours this morning on that. So it's kind of cool. It's back to its normal glory that it has been the last 2 times, not like the previous time. First time was just awful. But they are going to drop in the playlist, going to be a random drop. They're going to drop a level 32 sniper and a level 32 auto rifle. Those are going to be 331. So be looking for those. Hopefully some of us get them. If you do, leave me tweet me or leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you got and check it out. Maybe throw a picture in there, something like that on Twitter. I'd appreciate it. You're also going to gain event standings to earn legendary gear. They're going to have a level 32 hand cannon and rocket. They're also going to have level 32, which is 36 light, gauntlets, gloves. So that's pretty cool. So we'll have to check those out and see how good they are. They're also going to have a level 33 chest, which is it's a level 31, 33 light chest plate, which none of us really need at this point, but they are going to have it available. But I am kind of anxious to see the gloves, so we'll see how that goes. They tweaked one of the weapons. They tweaked Black Hammer because the Hivebreaker would mess with the White Nail with how it would reload with the precision kills. So they just actually removed Hivebreaker altogether until they can figure out what's wrong with it. Now we move on to the raids. They only did one thing in the Vault of Glass. That is, they moved all of the exotic drops, so the loot table is going to be the same. Your chance of getting them is going to be the same, but they moved them to 331 or level 32 weapons. So if you get a Gjallarhorn or an Icebreaker, any exotic weapon there, it's now going to be 331 damage, except for the Vex. The Vex is going to stay at 323. DJ tweeted out last night that they are not going to mess with it probably ever again. It's going to stay right there at 323. So kind of a bummer. I kind of wanted to see it return to its glory of just being a god weapon, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So Crota's End. Let's move on to that. What they're going to do now is it says all the treasure chests are going to contain radiant materials, which I'm not sure exactly what they tweaked there, because everything that I've ever opened with the 2 chests always had radiant materials in it. It always had shards. It always had energy. So I'm not exactly sure what they did there. But one thing they did do is the first chest that you would open up in that first or second door right before the thralls and the lamps, there would always be a chance to get an exotic. That no longer happens now. What they did is they took that exotic chance and moved it onto Eryute, which is the Death Singer, right before Crota. So now you're going to have a chance to get raid gear. You're going to have a chance to get weapons, exotic weapons, armor, class pieces, or radiant materials after the Death Singer part. So they just moved it on there, which was good because that part isn't the easiest part of the raid. It's not hard, but it's not that easy either. So it's really good that there is some kind of reward because there was 0 reward before. So that's good. So the pillars, they also fixed the pillars. So pretty much they fixed all the cheese. And here's the cheese. If you would jump up on the pillar and it would blow you up, it would blow you onto the top of the map, and you could just run right to the bridge, start building the bridge, kill the ogre, run across, easy peasy, done. You could solo it. So they fixed that, so the lamp won't launch you like that anymore. The players are going to be required to cross the bridge in order to beat the bridge encounter, so no more just sitting back and sniping the ogres and then the bridge will spawn. Also, the bridge needs to be completely formed before the players cross, because some people would just grab the sword. Once the bridge is about halfway formed, they would jump and then sword dash all the way over. That can't happen anymore. During the Deathsinger, the Shriekers wouldn't spawn sometimes, so people couldn't get to the Deathsinger, so they fixed that. And like I said before, it has a chance to drop exotic weapons and everything. Now, moving on to Crota, there was always that glitch where one player would quit while he went down to one knee. That's no longer going to happen, so he will get up immediately if someone quits. There was also a glitch where 2 sword bearers would spawn at the same time, giving you 2 swords where you could really beat the crap out of Crota there. That's not going to happen anymore. There was a bug where the Warlock's Radiance, the Fireborn, where you could revive yourself, would remove the presence of Crota, so everybody would regain their health as normal. They fixed that too. And there was also a bug where the Oversoul would come out, and it looked like you had killed it on some players' screens, so some players would stop shooting at it, when actually it wasn't done. So that's a problem. So they fixed that. So everything looks like they just kind of fixed the cheese. We went through the Crota's End last night and beat it legit. I mean, it's not that hard if you get a good solid team to walk you through it. So I just wanted to let you guys know about the update. Always follow me on Twitter, because I always put the patch notes out there on Twitter. Follow me on my live stream on Twitch, and obviously subscribe to me on YouTube, and I will see you on the next time, on the next video.